Have you ever looked at a photograph and felt weirdly off? It just felt like you've been to a place you've never been. An empty hall lined with lockers, a mall, but every shop's closed and the only lights come from ominous exit signs. A hotel corridor at 2 a.m., a playground at dark. You know these places, but you don't. But somehow they feel familiar, like a forgotten memory. Today we're going to talk about liminal spaces and how humans seem capable of missing places that never even existed. The word liminal comes from the Latin word limen. It means threshold. It's a place between one thing and another. An airport isn't a destination. It's a transition. A hallway isn't the room you're leaving or the room you're entering. It's just the space in between. Most liminal spaces exist for moving from one place to another place, and not for hanging out. That's what makes it feel strange when they're empty. A school hallway packed with students feels normal, but that exact same hallway at midnight feels wrong. It's because your brain expects people to be there, and when they aren't there, something feels broken. In 2019, an image appeared online. Yellow walls, industrial carpet, fluorescent lights. No windows, no people, and no explanation. You know the one. Alongside it was a short story suggesting that someone could accidentally fall out of reality and end up there. That image became known as the Backrooms. Within months, millions of people had seen it. But here's what's interesting. The image isn't scary because of monsters or some otherworldly beings. The original image didn't have any. It's scary because it feels familiar. Like a forgotten office, a waiting room, a vacant retail store, a place you might have visited once and never saw again. Fear comes from recognition, not danger. Humans are pattern-finding machines. We're constantly trying to connect new experiences to old ones. Sometimes we connect things that are not connected at all. When you look at a liminal space, your brain starts pulling fragments from memory. An old hallway, a doctor's office, a hotel from an old vacation, a mall that closed years ago. The image itself isn't familiar, but all of the pieces are. So your brain stitches them together into something that feels more real, almost like a memory that never happened. Here's where things get interesting. Most liminal spaces aren't just empty, they're frozen. They give you a feeling of suspended time, and that reminds us of something. The past, not the actual past. The feeling of the past. When you're small, the places you visit seem enormous. Places no longer exist, restaurants that closed, arcades, video rental stores, old websites, elementary school. The world felt bigger because you hadn't explored it yet. We discussed the effect of time periods in a previous video. A liminal space can capture the sensation of having had a memory, but not a real one. And that's why it can make us strangely emotional. The Backrooms succeeded because it accidentally became the perfect modern myth. Previous generations had haunted forests, abandoned castles, ghost stories. Our generation grew up in buildings, office buildings, shopping malls, schools, hotels, endless fluorescent hallways. The Backrooms transformed those ordinary places into a shared piece of folklore. The monster's not even necessary. The setting is enough, because everyone recognized it, but nobody had actually ever been there. Maybe that's why liminal spaces affect us so deeply. They sit somewhere between memory and imagination, reality and dream, familiar and unknown. And for a moment, they make us feel nostalgic for something that never happened, a place we'd never seen, a memory we never had, a place that never existed. Yet, somehow, we still know it.